So Back for Blood or World War Z, which is better? Let's find out. So guys, Prometheus here. World War Z. Very similar to, it gives me that I'm looking for Call of Duty feel / Left 4 Dead feel. You can see what I'm talking about in a minute. Call of Duty has some weapons, classes, and you can upgrade, and do a bunch of stuff right here. I'm not too sure. This is the first time I'm playing it. So no. As far as the characters, I'm not sure who they are, but it'd be nice to pick a different one. We shall see if we can pick it or not. Yeah, that looks good. Doesn't look like we'll be able to pick it. Sure. So we're gonna keep on playing here. Yeah, we got this guy. I'm not sure if hopefully later on we'll update and unlock some different stuff here. But guys, if you haven't done so already, please smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell for my future uploads here. We're gonna be doing the whole playthrough as well as giving our honest review on this game, World War Z. I'm currently playing this one, and I'm playing Back for Blood. So those are pretty similar games. So we're gonna go ahead and see which one we like the best, and see which if they're easy or not. I'm almost done with Back for Blood as well. But as you see, we're starting fresh here. Episode 1, New York, Chapter 1.
God damn it, Bunko! I will leave your ass here.
Nobody is leaving anybody.
We're gonna steamroll the army, and then they'll be back. This is our only chance to get out.
Not going into the subway.
A lot of zombies here. Kind of like the
We will start.
intro. Looks pretty good so far.
Only chance. We take it to Inwood, get to the evac center, and get the fuck out of New York, or we die here.
I don't like him, but he's right.
Right, we're gonna take the subtitles on. Ease. Let's see what we got here.
Do not make a noise.
Dan, you hear me?
This is a little weird. It's definitely weird playing this game.
Trying the subway to Inwood.
Very similar to Left 4 Dead. You can aim down the sides kind of, but with these zombies, the movements are pretty similar. It also looks like not only that, but the models are different. If you look really close, you can see at least they did it different with the zombie models. They're definitely different, and the way they run and stuff like that is definitely a lot different too. I think it's a lot better on this game as well. But they have this, if you look as far as applied med kits and stuff like that, similar, very similar. But I mean, I guess how much can you do with different? There's only so much you could do with the zombie game as well. But I think they did so far their best they could, and there you go. So if you notice too, hopefully we get here and eventually further into it. There is a you have certain zombies that trigger forward, which is very similar to Back for Blood. They have those same things with one's a snitch on Back for Blood, and the other one here is, I think it's called I'm not sure. think it's called like siren or something that makes a weird, just makes the noises through the, looks like it's a microphone noise. It's pretty crazy.
I'm reloading.
I did like how it kind of slowed you into the game, not to like right off the bat it's crazy hard or anything like that. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Elevator coming up. You need a boost.
This ain't your floor.
Dan, you there?
Always.
We're headed down. Out of food. Gotta go now. You coming? Over.
Look, I got food and
All
boys
right,
from
there we go.
Your heads will be here by now.
Where it starts to pick up here real quick.
But I'll keep an eye out for you.
Dios mío. Need to get through that.
Well, right here is your first like horde itself coming up.
Holy
I think it's pretty cool the way they did it. I mean, you know, if you watch the movies WWZ, which I'm a big fan of,
Keep
the
moving,
zombie
shitbirds.
movies, and I think it did
Parties in the
very well
Bronx.
as far as like capturing a typical zombie movie. I think they did really good with that. Now here, once we get down to the where we need to go, when we clear all these zombies, the next step is to like do your first like defend against the horde, and
Where
it's
you
pretty
been all
cool.
my
I like
life?
how they do that. You can see how they're running down the bottom below.
Who wants a
Right,
headshot?
this nifty heavy machine gun here. I think they also did a good idea with the variety of guns you can use. It kind of gives you that Dead Rising feeling. If you guys have played or watched Dead Rising, in the game you can get like chainsaws and stuff like that, different guns and stuff like that. But however, this one you couldn't. You can't just get random items and beat them with it. However, I did learn in the end throughout the game that they're couldn't figure out the melee, because I am using keyboard and mouse for this, and the keyboard and mouse like the F. I didn't check the little controls. I was just trying to be a man and not look into the instructions. But F, it would be the key on that would be F is the melee attack and stuff like that. Of course, your typical weapons, switching through your weapons is not the scroll. So you don't do that. It's for the grenade, and you just do 1 through 4 for your weapons, as far as that goes. The shotgun seems to be very, has a good range, like unrealistic range, but it's still pretty cool for this type of game. See, I like that. You see how they just ran like that and slid? I think I've never seen a game do that before with a zombie game. So they did like this right here. This scenario is a typical Back 4 Blood, Left 4 Dead type scenario where you get caught up, and it's going to be similar to that. But again, how much can you? I would think as far as making a game, it'd be kind of hard to come up with something. It goes so many zombie games here. However, I haven't seen I haven't seen lately or ever to be for that matter, where they climb up the wall like that. I've never seen it like that before, but maybe you guys have, and so hit the comment down below if y'all seen a game like that, or there's any other zombie games that you have in the comments down below, and see if I might check them out and see if I could play them. You see there was a chainsaw back there. I didn't get it this time,
Gun
but
is a gun.
perhaps the next time I'll get it.
No noise.
Right, so maybe we can get down here.
Got 'em all.
And
Someone left and
like I
crossed the
mentioned
street.
before, we did clear the zombies upstairs, but now we're getting ready to make our way to get to the subway station. Now I did like this a lot, where you can do the stationary, the stationary and deployable machine guns, which is pretty cool, like sentry guns. You don't see that too often. Back 4 Blood or Left 4 Dead did that. The only thing that's close to that would be like Call of Duty Zombies that I've seen so far. But yeah, this was going to be pretty epic here.
Which direction?
I mean,
Grab the defense dash. I'm hurt pretty bad.
I didn't really do prep work on this one, but I figured it'd be okay. See, that was the first, my first go for the Horde. I kind of just wanted to play the game, and I was so excited to get the game and play it, so I just kind of went with it. Makes to you guys.
My partner in
I thought
crime.
this was cool. The shotgun, they shoot. They also have grenade launchers, but I thought it was pretty cool as well.
Come at me, Z.
Something I would like to see if maybe more of an aim down the sights thing. I know it's third person, but it was still fun. But I think I kind of always like the aim down sights feature in a game. Third person never really bothered me that much, but I do think it's a more extra thrill when you're aiming down sights, though. Get ready here, just messing around. I thought it was really cool how they also did the how they do here in a minute when it comes up. Look how much look how fast they come, and just like your typical World War Z zombies, they speed and stuff. Look at that. That is nuts.
Here they come.
I'm just kind of at this point overwhelmed by how many, like I didn't know where to shoot or where exactly to aim for, but it was still a lot of fun.
Climbing. There's more where that came from.
Dig in. They're coming over.
I think that also the game gave you plenty of opportunities to refill or change out guns, get different equipment and stuff like that. Your grenades, and pretty much so far that I've seen is just your equipment as far as your equipment with your grenades, and that's about it. But I think they also did an excellent job. If you notice, like the eyes and the on the zombies, and not different outfits and stuff. They're not always like the same as character. So I thought that was kind of cool. Nice little touch. I'm sure it took quite a bit. This the little hazmat suit guy who poison will actually do quite a bit of damage to you. Notice also with the bots are actually quite more helpful than they are in Back 4 Blood, which I thought that was pretty cool. Normally you're kind of screwed and left to you're on your own when it comes to Back 4 Blood. The bots, if you're playing solo campaign, which I am currently playing the solo campaign on Back 4 Blood.
Stop shooting.
Now's our time. Dan, can we get to the subway?
It ain't gonna get better. Watch yourselves down there. Guy's a notorious wackadoo.
Thanks. Take care of yourself, Dan. It's better
This
times.
game also has where you can play multiplayer, but I figured I'd test it out on playing
Raise the
the
gate. Here we go.
solo campaign. I just want to get a good feel of the game and how it works and its mechanics. I feel like the mechanics of the game was pretty well done, and it felt pretty good playing it.
Keep moving.
Textures, everything worked really nice. So far, I did not come across any bugs, so that's good as well. There wasn't any. I bought the game and there wasn't really any updates for it later after the fact. I thought that was kind of nice. Sometimes it's always good to play a game when you want to, and then instead of waiting for an update.
I'm reloading.
Now, also what they did was, if you notice the little circle, they give you the little health zombie health bar right there, as well as the reload speed. Now you can do like kind of similar to Call of Duty. You can do the sleight of hand, I guess perk, if you will. I thought that was cool. I have not got that yet, but hopefully in the future we'll get that. It'll probably be a good thing to get. It does take some time to reload. The status bar and everything is, you're never like wandering around like, what am I have to do and stuff. I thought that was really good. Another little feature. Also the look how these explode and stuff and go over. Such awesome. They did a good job with that, and they just fly everywhere. That's awesome. It's really fun to use guns like that. Most heavy machine guns, so definitely a plus adding that. I like it a lot. So for this game, I would say for right now, this particular level seems pretty easy. As far as I think I did the default difficulty, so you may guys want to bump it up a little bit. However, sometimes I don't always. I just play the game how it is on default, and then just go from there. I'm not really into too much. I'm just in it for enjoying the storyline and stuff like that.
Who wants to die again?
Hold your ground, people.
Right. Let's see, give you a bunch of med kits. I noticed also I didn't really have to use the med kits for the bots as much. I think that was pretty cool. They're not constantly down. They can kind of fend for themselves, which is an awesome feature, and they'll come to your aid like pretty quickly. So I thought they did an excellent job as far as the mechanics and the bots itself. I thought that was like, I would say so far it's the best I've seen as far as when Left 4 Dead 2 or Back 4 Blood. You're usually stuck to defend yourself.
I think we got them all.
Let's keep going here. We should be close to doing what we gotta do to finish this little mission.
You need a boost.
Appreciate it. Come on now, creep. I know your ass
Filling
is
up our
there.
buddies here.
No noise.
I think they also as far as the craziness is still compared to Back 4 Blood, I feel like it's the same, but not an overwhelming amount. Like you can still hide your own. I think maybe as far as, because I'm playing defaults on a default difficulty on Back 4 Blood as well. I feel like now we have to revisit this eventually later, but I feel like the difficulty on Back 4 Blood was a lot harder. It was a lot harder than it is on this game. But again, we haven't gotten very far in this game. For some, I do think it's going to be increase in difficulty after we get further and further into it.
So, what happens, right, when the armored grunts turn armored Zeke?
If we have our typical scenario where we deliver our packages and stuff, like kind of similar to Back 4 Blood, but I don't really think that's a big deal. I think it's just more or less, you know, you can only do so many missions before, like it's not a constant. You need some type of something to do with as far as the purpose when you're playing a game like this.
Got a box. Carrying it back to the train. We got a bull!
close to getting the last pieces delivered.
We got him. Took care of the bomb.
I thought the explosion zombies was a nice touch, although it doesn't really make sense when you come into a typical like zombie. But I thought it's nonetheless that series right there is similar to the snitch right there. It'll call zombies, or just so it's kind of crucial to take them out first.
Let's go.
We got 2 more left. Alright, let's trying to figure a way to make room. There's a little narrow in this way. Once we get the, I like that they did the mini bosses kind of deal with the armored zombie. Pretty big. I think they call them bull or something like that. I thought that was a nice touch as well. I guess they couldn't make it. They kind of didn't want to carbon copy Back 4 Blood or any of those games, but again, I think it's a little hard not to. As far as how gaming goes, there's only so much you can do in a zombie game. I think overall, I felt like they did a pretty good job. Nor do I think it's better than Back 4 Blood. I'm not so sure yet. I think maybe they have, they're the same zombie game, but I think it's two different aspects, which I think most people can appreciate. As far as this one is, got a good feel for it, but they did some similar Back 4 Blood. You get that Back 4 Blood feel and a well balanced like Call of Duty feel as far as that goes. Only that it's not third person. I mean, it's not first person. Obviously, the gore as well, so it seems pretty close to Back 4 Blood, but it has its own. The way the zombies react and the way they explode like that is a little quite different. You don't see that in Back 4 Blood. Now, I think they did as far as movement-wise from zombies. I feel like this game stayed true to like how the movie was. They were fast and they were just like racing to get you. I felt like that was very accurate. They captured that very well, and I think their movements from this game, zombie-wise, is better than Back 4 Blood. As far as bots go, I think the bots are better in this game than they are Back 4 Blood. Downsides, I would say Back 4 Blood wins that one, because you still in third person add a nice little touch if they actually let you aim down to sights, and you can still keep the third person shooter though. A first person shooter would have been perfectly nice with this too, but either way. Guys, if you like this video, don't forget, again, please subscribe and smash that like button, and I'll see you guys next time. Happy gaming.